Hello everybody, my name is Bloodbath169 and welcome back to Age of Mythology Extended Edition. In our last couple of episodes really, we found out that there is something of a plot going on with a cyclops named Gargarensis who is using another general named Kimsit, and they are the ones who are controlling that minotaur named Kamos who stole the trident from Atlantis. Well, in our last episode, we played through the scenario More Bandits. Before he could return to Atlantis, Kratos had to stop in the port of Iolcos in Greece, only to find it had fallen into bandits, and he must drive them from the town and rescue the mysterious Chiron. In today's episode, we're going to play through the 8th scenario, Bad News. Invade the bandit stronghold in a two-prong attack to find out what Gargarensis is hiding. What we discovered is invasion underway, and I guess that's what we're going to be finding out in today's episode. Okay, so here we go.
This is it. Chiron, you gotten us lost? Of course not. I've walked this road many times. I've never seen this before, however.
It's recent construction. Cuts on the stones are not weathered. Doesn't look like something your average bandit would build.
Where are the men from Iolcos? Within, perhaps.
Let's find out. Scout the area and find what resources are available here.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have two separate war on two fronts kind of situation. Okay. What's available over here? Well, we got a lot of wood, so let's go ahead and slap down a storehouse. We're going to have to work pretty fast on this. Okay, so we've got food here, so let's do, on that one, 5 additional there. And we'll say, 5 additional right here. Okay. We need to make our control groups. This will be control group 1. We'll send our scout down here. There's a path that leads down to nothing. Over on this side we have Ajax, and this leads over here. So let's check out both of our areas respectively to find out which each side has as far as resources. Let's move our goats over to our capital. Actually, let's move them over here, because this is probably going to be where we put our Grand farms and such. Okay. Scout has revealed the Anvil of Hephaestus. Armor improvements are less expensive. I'll call that a win any day of the week. And we have Chiron, who is a centaur, so he moves faster than any other hero when he's by himself. So you can pick that up and put it back and then rejoin the army. As far as our scout goes, let's take our scout now and let's go investigate what else is in our territory. Let's see, you are done with your villagers. So let's have you build 8 more, and they can start on gold. Actually, start over here. Okay, so Ajax is revealing a wall. Nice. So let's set our army right there and be prepared for anything. On this side, there does seem to be plenty of wood in Arkantos' area, a pretty plentiful forest. So that's good. Let's use our scout to full advantage, and yeah, there's a wall here too, so we're completely walled off. And they're already ahead of us. They appear to be in the heroic age since they have fortified walls. Okay, so let's put our army here so that way they're prepared, just like over here. Alright. We're almost to the point where we're ready for We can go ahead and do 5, 6, 7, and we're close to being able to do our additional villagers here. There's the last of the villagers we'll need to build. Our gold production guys are going to be our there's 6 of them. Build you a storehouse right there. Okay, so these guys have their things set up. Let's go ahead. If we can, we can't. Okay. You guys are ready for a granary, which we will smack down right about here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so you can actually join the first control group. And we need to start doing some improvements. So you guys... Am I losing my mind? Nope, you haven't finished building them yet. Okay. As it stands, wood is not our highest priority. Let's get these built over here. And then let's also go ahead and get our military buildings constructed on this side. So we already have a temple here, so let's do a barracks or military academy, archery range, stable, and a armory. And then they can go back to worshiping. Okay, and on this side we're doing okay on gold, so let's grab these guys and do the same thing. This side does not have a temple, so we'll put a temple down, and then a archery range, stable, and a armory. And then they can go back to harvesting gold. Alright, so there's that. So, let's see, while we're waiting on those to finish constructing, what all do we have access to? We've got Sarissa, that improves hack armor. Who's attacking us over here? That's delightful. Minotaur. Let's target him, because he's the most powerful attacker here. Unless this guy starts attacking buildings. Okay, so that's going to be an issue. Okay, so this side we have a need for Hypaspis, which we don't have access to yet. We're almost ready to advance to the heroic age, and now we are. So we're going to go ahead and do Apollo. Save ourselves resources by getting the Temple of Healing like we did last time. And let's also go ahead and research the plow. Lets us farm faster. And let's also research bow saw here when we can. So we'll come back to that. As far as armies go, these guys, we can go ahead and do 2 more Toxites. Let's make gather up all our military buildings, and all their rally points can be right here actually. Okay, this guy is now under attack. We've entered the heroic age. Alright. So now, between attacks, we can have our guys go sit and camp by the temple. And that will let them heal. Okay, you guys come over here and chill by this guy. food production has ground to a stop, so let's go ahead and hit the start killing the goats. Alright. So we've got all our buildings up, so let's go ahead and do masons. Yeah. Actually, let's focus on things that don't need food. Let's do carrier pigeons, since wood is something we have plenty of. We can go ahead and improve wood gathering with bow saw. Following the discovery of bronze and iron metalworking, the invention of the saw was a further critical technology breakthrough. Saws greatly reduced waste when felling trees and preparing wood for building, and simultaneously increased worker productivity in gathering. Okay. And shaft mine. Early miners learned that metal came from ore, and ore often resided in narrow seams or reefs within the earth. To follow narrow seams of ore into mountains or underground required an improvement we call shaft mining. Rather than excavate a huge and largely worthless pit, the miner followed the seam with a narrow shaft, usually supported with timber to prevent cave-ins. Ancient shaft mines in Europe reached impressive depths. Perfectly preserved Celtic salt miners have been found in deep salt mines where they lost their lives thousands of years ago. Nice, nice, nice. Well, not nice that they died. And actually, we now have access to the underground passage, underworld passage. So let's put this down. Let's call it right here. And right here. And that'll actually give us the ability to reinforce either or. Whichever side needs reinforcements, we can now move our armies freely between them. Kind of wonder if we went ahead and built a Petroboli, could we go ahead and take down these walls and put our own wall up? Let's do 2. Actually, let's do 1 on either side. Okay, so you target that gate. And hopefully that will let us knock that down. Actually, let's go ahead and select all these guys and reset their spawn point to right there. You need to assault that gate. See if we can't knock these things down. And that way they can't go running behind the walls every time they want to attack. So, what else do we have here? We've got temples. We've got access to manticores, that's nice. Manticores and minotaurs. We have armory as our next big thing, so let's do bronze weapons and mail. Nope, crap. Yeah. Okay, so you killed my Petroboli on that side. So actually their focus on this side appears to be infantry. So what we can probably do on that side... Oh crap. And that fortress is history. Pretty sure. Yep, there it goes. Joke's on you, pretty boy. Rebuild it. Ditto with that Petroboli on this side. Rebuild it. Okay, so that's that. We're on armory for as far as improvements go. Doesn't look like we have any more that we can do currently. Okay, so Gargarensis just said, "Turn back now, mortal. You do not know what you are dealing with here." Okay. Let's take out this wall entirely. Let's attack that section right there. This Petropoli can go ahead and continue working on that gate. You're smart. I'll give you that. You're smart. You're a smart cookie. Not that smart, but smart. Okay. Now you guys retreat. And you join that control group and retreat as well. Because now we're going to take our construction guys and build our wall almost in the exact same place. Complete with walls or towers across the area. Kind of starting to give me the impression I need to just kill you all and just call it even. Oh, we got a gold mine up here too. That's a good point. Let's go ahead and destroy these. Since you want to be that guy. And you killed my Petropoli again. You are annoying. Okay, so they have Poseidon as their god. So whenever we destroy a building, they will spawn militia. That's fine. Who's idle? Oh, these guys are idle. Herpaderp. So that should reduce how many archers we're getting on this side attacking us. It really does look like their primary focus on this side is archers. So I'm thinking, that was my dog barking at the guy next door. So this side, they're kind of focusing on archers, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe our best move on this side is not to do cavalry. Since that gives us both an advantage against siege engines, which they're also using, and archers. So let's go ahead and do that actually. Let's do 10 Hippocon. On these guys on this side don't have a rally point, so we'll do that right there. We can go ahead and upgrade our walls again. See, on this side they've been very focused on in cavalry, so let's do, how many Toxitates do we have? We've got 5. So let's do 5 more. Speak of the devil. Very focused on a lot of infantry, looks like. Alright, well there goes that. This guy next door has to make enough noise, doesn't he? Okay, Ajax just went down. Let's go ahead and do 5 more Toxitates. And let's take these guys and go ahead and start attacking. This guys can go ahead and start attacking them too. You resume the attack there. You guys repair that fortress. That was quick. And you need to go close enough to Ajax that he will revive. And there he goes. Okay, let's reform that, since you basically literally wiped out that whole side of the army. You've got anti-infantry through them, so let's also do, well, we're out of gold, that's the problem. We are completely out of gold. Kind of an issue. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a storehouse right here, and we'll start harvesting this gold. Which is a risky maneuver, but you gotta take risks. Gotta take risks. Okay, never mind. Risk too big, risk too big, risk too big. Back off. Let's go ahead and add in. We're still being attacked. We've got to get gold back in production. Let's add a new villager. I just rebuild this, and then you come in and just kill it all. It's really kind of annoying. I can't help but notice how I didn't tell any of you to do this, Kaizola. And the fact that you're doing it is exactly what keeps getting you killed. Can you hit that from here? Yep, you can. Don't touch my Petroboli. This thing is getting on my dang nerves, so it can die. Okay, send this military through the portal. Oop, we forgot to add these guys to the military. Go through the portal. Okay, now they are on this side, so let's go kill them. And yell, "Ta-da!" And we are ready to advance to the Mythic Age, and we're going to once again do Hephaestus because of that plenty vault. Every little bit helps. Okay, let's go ahead and take this military. Since we have a wall on the other side, let's come up here and come get Ajax. Oops, we're being attacked again by these guys. Achievement unlocked, Annihilation, whatever that is. Okay. Fell out. Okay, we have workers that need to come back over here and rebuild that storehouse. And actually, yeah, we'll send these guys, well, we won't send them anywhere just yet. Okay, so we've got you guys just standing around, so go ahead and go back to warshipping. once we open that up, maybe it looks like we'll be able to do something as far as gold production. Okay, so we've finally advanced fully, so let's go ahead and do masons, because we should have done that a long time ago. And we will put our plenty vault down here where it's best protected. Okay, so let us go ahead and rebuild that temple. That was a helpful thing to have down here. You need to come down here as well. I need 10 additional toxitates and hypaspists. And another petroboli. Okay, so these guys are going pretty well, so let's go ahead and build us another wall and wall these guys off. They keep coming in and just taking up more and more resources, so let's wall this off, and we'll put in 2 towers here to dissuade visitors and give us time to react. You guys just got built, so get up here. There's a word for people like you, and it's usually called annoying. Okay, so we didn't lose any toxitates, but we did lose 8 hypaspists, so let's rebuild those. Dude, are you serious? Again? Already? God, you really are annoying. Let's just take out this wall, and we'll rebuild as we go. But let's keep, now that we knocked that wall down, let's keep our military back here. I don't know, you think you're just so dang smart? Well, don't worry, homie, we'll get you sorted. There's a word for you, and it's called annoying. Let's check up here. If we gotta rebuild, we keep having to rebuild anyway, so what does it matter? That's what I figured. Kill this barracks. Minotaur. We improved fortress? We sure did, okay. Okay, our infantry is now fully upgraded, so let's go on a freaking rampage. Find out where all this infantry is coming from. See, I will call this a win-win, because regardless of whether this military or this army goes down entirely, we're knocking down their production. You know what? That's all we're going to do right now. So you come on back to here. I doubt you're going to get away unmolested. Nope, you're not. Let me guess, it's you guys standing idle. So Still being harassed. I'm trying to be harassed.
Hello. Hello.
Let's just go ahead and rebuild our entire army here. 10 of them. And 10 of them. You're going to go ahead and build a wall right here. Because that way we can kind of create a stalemate like we did on the other side. Let's go ahead and take out whatever's up here. Pretty strong military you got building there, buddy. Be a shame if somebody were to come up and wreck it. Ooh, an empty town center. Win-win. Let's take out, same thing on the other side, let's take out these production buildings so we stop getting attacked so much. Because frankly, it's more annoying than anything else. Down to here to protect this area. And they're absolutely right. If we take out right here and take out that fortress, we can link up. Actually, we've got this guy here, so why don't we go ahead and just knock that wall down. You guys are standing idle because... Okay, one more good hit and that's it. Alright, now take out that fortress and we can put a town center up there. Which will increase our pop cap even further. And that reminds me, let's take these guys and actually do that. Let's put a town center there. We'll put another town center right here because by the time they're done with that, that Patrol will have that down perfectly. And gold is our big delay, looks like. So why don't we go ahead and take... no, it goes to town center. So let's do coinage to increase their speed and then do 10 donkey caravans going to there. And these guys can actually come up here and attack them to make sure that they do not attack our citizens. So let's see, that will leave us, and then we'll see what that leaves us with as far as production goes, or pop cap goes, I should say. And then we'll fill in the rest with myth units. So, I'd say the tables got turned pretty quickly for Gargarensis there. And who is Gargarensis? We can click on him. So what's his backstory? He's 59, homeland of Lerna. He's a warlord. He's a cyclops, so he throws people. Gargarensis is a cyclops and a distant descendant of Poseidon. His great-grandmother, Amymone, was seduced by Poseidon, for which Gargarensis has never forgiven him. Rather than try to exact revenge against the sea god, the Cyclops figures Poseidon owes him. He wants nothing more than to be a god himself and will start at nothing to achieve this. Huh. Great. Delusions of grandeur. It's always a good sign. think of several people I know and have heard of who are that way. Okay, and that is all we will be able to build. So let's come over here, loop these guys into this army, and move it up to its jump-off position over here. These guys, there he is. So +2, add 2, and then you guys can move up to this jump-off position. And you, this Petroboli, can actually go and attack that gate there. No barriers. Alrighty, so we should be getting close to the end of the scenario, which this has been a pretty long one. From my perspective, from your perspective, of course, it won't be the same. That has to be expected. The rest of you guys come up here. He's knocking down that gate. Check out their houses. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, now kill them. Now that these guys are distracted, and my colossi are almost here, let's move these guys up and attack over here.
Raise the fortresses to the ground.
Soar, yes, soar. Getting on top of that soar. I don't think you have any further need of myth units. Personally. Take you out. Let's take them out first. Okay, now you guys finish checking out this gate here. Except for you. You focus on taking that down. And you guys, oh, there we go. Now we can link up at last. And what we will do, actually, maybe you'd like to stop highlighting yourself to be murderized, buddy. You take down that gate. Okay. You guys go ahead and attack that. You attack that tower. Okay. Focus on the gate. You guys focus on the gate too. Focus on that fortress. focus on that fortress. And that is all she wrote. Let's see what Gargarensis is front door. I was really trying to redecorate.
The rusting red and purple, from the red clouds of the moon, from the temples where the yellow gods shut up their eyes in scorn. I knew this once.
Enough babbling, coward. Come face me. Atlantis does not fear the likes of you.
It should. I have warned you. Continue to pursue me, and I will spare neither you nor your son.
Ooh. Uncovered a opening there. Well, that looks like it's all she wrote. So as his final act, some god that's just helping Gargarensis sent a meteor and took out Arcantos' infantry. And he threatened Arcantos' life, his home, and his family. So we'll have to wait till our next episode to see what happens next. So thank you everybody for joining me for today's episode. If you like the video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you also hit that bell so that you're notified when I post new videos if you want that. Other than that, just check your subscriptions tab like I do as well on my own. And of course, if you have any feedback, I'd love to hear from you, so put it down in the comment section. And apart from that, thank you everybody once again for joining me for today's episode, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!